Hello and welcome once again, guys. We are at the Buddh International Circuit with the all-new Mini Countryman All4 John Cooper Works. Now, this car was introduced in this particular facelifted form, was introduced in the form of an EV before, but now we have got the full-blown JCW version of the Countryman, and it comes with four-wheel drive. So let's get started with the video and tell you what are the exterior changes. What is the car to drive like? We had a short drive of about 5 laps on the BIC. So I'll tell you what the car is to drive like, and we'll also check out the interiors. So let's get started. Now, starting with the design, the overall silhouette of the car hasn't changed, but this does get the proper JCW treatment. Now, firstly, you will notice that the logo is completely blacked out right here. And in the non-JCW version cars, you get a chrome silver finish for this grille. But right here, you have a piano black finish. You get the checkered flag design for the radar sensor, and this will be exclusive to the JCW variant. Here you have the 360-degree camera, and you have this nice looking bumper, looks sporty. You get this vertical reflectors. It gives the car a much more wider look, more checkered flag treatment right here. You have this air intake vents, and then you also have the mini LED. Now, this is like the normal car itself, nothing JCW here, but you do get these stripes which are specifically for the JCW cars. You get these indents right here, again giving that sporty little touch. And this is the British racing green color, but if you choose the gray or the black, you will get these stripes in a chili red colorway, and the same treatment is done on the roof as well. Right here you have a blacked out roof. Moving to the side, you have this beautiful looking alloys. These are 19-inch alloy wheels with chili red brake calipers, and you also get the John Cooper Works logo right here. And in my opinion, these look really nice. Moving to the side, nothing different right here. You have this black treatment that runs across the board and moves towards the back of the car. Looks really nice. You get 190 mm of ground clearance. Right here you get blacked out ORVMs, and if you look at the door handles, they're nice and flush with the car. They're this olden flap style, but they are nice and flush with the car's design. Looks really nice. You get roof rails, and right here on the C-pillar you get this John Cooper Works logo with All4 written right here. Moving to the rear, you have a very familiar design, but you have all black lettering for the Countryman, all black logo, and you have this JCW spoiler as well. And look at this bumper section. It looks like a proper sports car. And you get a blacked out bumper and quad exhausts, which are functional. They have not been put up there just for show. They are functional, and I'll just rev the car and show you what it sounds like. So there you get proper functional exhaust tips, all four working together and producing that sweet exhaust note. Let us know, what do you think? And since we are at the rear of the car, let's check out the boot. Now it gets an electrically operated boot, 500 liters of boot space. It includes this space as well, because if you look at the boot just like that, you might say this is not 500 liters, but if you open this up, you have a lot of space here as well. So if you remove this tray and you see the boot from top to bottom, it's going to be 500 liters. A lot of space to carry a lot of luggage for your entire family. And again, you have electric operation, so it's going to be very easy to operate this boot and take out luggage and put it back in the car. Let us know, what do you think? Now let's get inside and see what all does it get in terms of the JCW touches inside the car. Now, before we get inside, let's check out the key. This is the standard mini key that you get. You have the lock button right here, then you have the unlock, the boot opening, and this is optional button which you can customize and put all the function, like you can start the lights or something like that. You can assign this button for that. Other than that, pretty standard mini key. Looks very nice heft to it. It's really good. Now, once you step inside the car or you open the door, you are greeted with a complete mini treatment, and you have a lot of soft touch materials starting from right here. and this all feels really premium. You have this gray and orangish tinge to it right here. Then you have this nice door latch. The position might be a little weird for some of you, but I like the color treatment here. You have your controls for the power windows and the mirror controls, lock unlock button, boot open button right there, and then you have the Harman Kardon sound system as well. Nice big bins right here. You can hold a 1 liter bottle very easily, and some more cubby hole space. Take a look at the seats. Nice leather treatment. They are ventilated, and you get the John Cooper Works new flag logo right here. Right here you have the fabric, the same treatment that you see on the door, and the headrest also has this nice racing stripe which gives it a nice and sporty look. On the seat as well, you have this gray color with orange stitching. Looks really nice and sporty. The seats themselves have nice padding on the sides as well, and if you look here on the sides, you have enough cushioning to keep you in place when you're pushing the car into corners, and it is really comfortable. Take a look at this steering wheel. Nice chunky steering wheel, feels really premium. You have the Mini badge right here, and all your standard controls like you get in a BMW or a Mini on the left and right hand side. You have the John Cooper Works logo right here with this nice fabric strip which completes the sporty look. And for the seats, you also get electronic controls with memory functions. You also get lumbar controls right here, so you can adjust your lumbar support. If you look at the pedals, you have steel pedals, sporty looking pedals. Even the dead pedal is nice and big to rest your left foot. Now let's take a look at the dashboard and other parts of the car. Now you get a similar treatment like you get on the doors on the dashboard as well. You have this nice fabricy soft touch material. Feels really premium. I'm not sure how this will age. It will catch on dust. You will have to use a vacuum cleaner to clean it out if it gets dusty. Right here you have some hard plastics, but it does not feel cheap. It's a little scratchy, but it's not cheap at all. Then you have the circular infotainment display, which is typical of Mini cars. We've seen it in the older Minis, and it is nice, crisp display. This mode right here, BMW or Mini calls them experiences, and this one is specific for John Cooper Works. So you get the power and Newton meter readout as well, besides your speed and other readouts. You also get the G-force meter right here. So if you are a racing enthusiast and you are interested in all these kind of data, you have it at your disposal. Other than that, you do get other experiences as well, which were standard of all Mini cars. And my personal favorite is this timeless look, because it gives you this old school meter which looks really, really nice. Let us know, what do you think? Then you have these AC vents which are nice and hidden into the dashboard. Speaking about controls, you have the volume rocker right here, so I'm happy that there is a physical volume rocker. Then you have these toggle switches typical of Mini to scroll through the different modes that the car has, so you can do that. Mini calls them experiences. Then you have the engine start stop, so toggle to the left to switch it off, toggle to the right to switch it on, and then you have the toggle drive selector as well with the parking brake button. Other than that, you have max AC controls for your defoggers, or which are physical buttons. Then you have the parking assistant and ADAS features right here, and this is the hazard lamp. Besides that, the AC controls are on the touchscreen, so if you want to adjust the AC, you will have to go here and then you adjust the air conditioning. Over here, nice solid build. You do get a wireless charging pad right here, so you can charge your phone, and then you have another space right here to keep another phone if you have one, and then 2 cup holders, glass holders, and you also have a nice little cubby hole right here which is covered, so things that toss out, you can keep them here. And then you have one big cubby hole right here to have some more storage, and then you have this armrest which can be extended so far. And then if you don't want to charge your phones wirelessly, you have a charging port right here, and you have 2 Type-C ports as well. Besides that, now if you're wondering, do you have to depend on this screen for your speedo readout, your fuel readout? No, there is a heads-up display right here, and while you're looking at the road, you can just glance down and you get a very nice view of the heads-up display. It gives you all sorts of information. It gives you navigation information as well. There are different modes that you can select. Now, speaking about some other features that this car has in particular, So right here, if you look at the paddle shifters, here you have a boost feature. So let's say you are driving in the normal mode, like the mode that I like is timeless, but you want to make a quick overtake, you want that boost of power, just hold on to this paddle shifter for about 5 seconds and it will give you a 10-second boost. So you can get that additional power for 10 seconds, make your overtake maneuver, and then you are back into the mode that you were driving. So that is a nice nifty feature to have. You get a panoramic sunroof, and of course you have the 360-degree camera. Let me show that to you. Clarity is pretty good, and you can select different camera modes right here. You also get an overhead view of the car itself, and I like that it is using the car body color over here, so that is really nice. You also get auto parking, and you also get this 3D view. Then if you want to take the car into a car wash, it has that mode as well, so you see where the car is going. Other than that, you do get a selfie camera as well, which is right here. So if you want to record moments inside the car, you want to take a selfie, you can do that as well. But to do that, you have to go into the menu, and then you go into interior camera. So right now you can see both of us right here. And if you want to take a selfie, you just look up and smile and it will take a picture. So I'll just go do this, and then you look at the camera and you smile and it takes a picture. So yeah, it is nice to have feature. It's not something that you're going to use on a daily basis, but your kids will definitely love it. Now let's hop onto the rear seat and see what the space there is like. Now, since this is a Countryman, the seat is not to my height, it is slid a little backwards, but still you can see there is space for me to put my feet, and it is a very comfortable seat. You have decent under thigh support, and right here, if I want, I can also recline this seat to up to one level, so that gives me some additional comfort. You have this nice armrest with 2 cup holders, and 4 people will be very comfortable here. And if you look at the Cooper S, you'd hardly have any space in the rear seat. If you want a car for your family and you want a Mini, this is the car to go for, because it has a lot of space. It has a lot of utility too. You'll have 2 Type-C charging ports. You have the AC controls right here. You have magazine holders and nice big bottle holders on the door pad, which is really nice. Isofix style mounts, so that is also covered. You get 3 headrests for all 3 passengers, and on the seats, they're nice, cushiony, comfortable, and you get the John Cooper Works treatment here as well. So overall, even the rear seat of the Mini Countryman is a nice seat to be, a nice place to be in. My only gripe is this headrest. This portion is so huge that I cannot see anything in the front. So like if I want to see the road, getting a little claustrophobic, I'll have to kind of move like this. Also, the windows, they are not very large, they're a little small, and also they don't go all the way down, they will stop right here. So that is my only gripe. Otherwise, the seats are very comfortable. You can go on long trips very easily. You can also have a child seated here. There is enough space for a child. 3 adults, it's going to be a tight fit. Let's take a look at the engine bay now. This is a 1998cc twin turbo petrol motor that puts out 300 HP of power, and it also produces 400 Newton meters of torque, and the peak torque comes in at as low as 2000 RPM. So you get that instant torque when you need it, when you're going on a fast track like this. 0 to 100 comes in at just 5.4 seconds, and it can do a top speed of 250 kmph, which has been locked. With a performance package, if it comes to India, the top speed can be extended further. Now, I had a very short time with the car, driving about 5 laps of the BIC, out of which 2 laps were very slow, 3 laps were a little fast. But those 3 laps were really fun. It put a smile on my face because this car can handle itself so well. The chassis is nice and stiff, and because this is not only a front wheel drive, it has power to all the 4 wheels. It handles much better, especially on the corners, and it is absolutely fun to drive, especially if you're someone who likes to go on track days. You want a mix of a family car and a sports car. this is definitely going to be the pick for you because it has enough power for you to have fun. It has a perfect go-kart like design. When you're on the track, you are hugging the road. Even though this is a tall car, it has 190 mm ground clearance, but still it drives as if it is a very nice and low sports car. Beautiful handling, very nice and steady on the corners. The tires also, they are nice and grippy, and the brakes, they just work. You just tap the brakes and the car comes to a halt. Top speed, we could not do a 0 to 100 run like a proper test, but looking at the acceleration that it can do and how it was accelerating on the track, I'm sure it can achieve that timing of 5.4 seconds. Now the car is priced at 64.9 lakhs ex showroom. It is available in 3 colors. This is the British Racing Green. Other than that, you have gray with chili red roof, and then you also have a black with a chili red roof. So those are the John Cooper Works colors, but I think among the 3, this one looks the best. So overall, this is a family car which is a lot of fun to drive. It can go off the road also if you wanted to, because it has all the 5 terrain modes that you can select from, and it gets all-wheel drive, and it can take your family wherever you want to go very comfortably with a lot of luggage space as well. It is a perfect balance between a sports car and a family SUV. Let us know, what do you think of the Mini Countryman All4 JCW? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you think of the price? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. This is Vipul signing off. I will see you in the next video. Until then, rev hard, rev free, and drive safe.